My name is Avryll Nitrate and I am a Dublin-based drag performer. Everything from the extraordinary to the sublime. Become somebody else. It's a creative outlet, and I generally would match a piece of music and a costume together, and I'll always perform a particular number in that costume. So it's becoming the character you're portraying, and it's being as creative as possible. It gives me butterflies that I can put my creative side into something, and hopefully the audience gets it. In primary school, I was cast as Jack's mother in an all-boys school in a rendition of Jack and the Beanstalk. And I performed Money, Money, Money in my grandmother's clothes, and it was amazing. Avryll Nitrate is a pun on poppers. The chemical in poppers is amyl nitrate. And if you've ever seen me perform, I'm anything but toxic. On stage here in the George one night, I made an enthusiastic run towards the mirror, which is behind all the performers, and I smashed the mirror mid-performance. But like a true professional, I continued on and I finished my song. Yeah, it was crazy, crazy night, glass everywhere, nobody knew, is it part of the show or is it not part of the show? I feed off what the audience is giving me. So I want them to enjoy themselves, or whether it's a political number, whether it's a ballad, whether it's a high energy number, I want them to feed off what I'm giving them and then give me back all their energy. And I just find it's exhilarating. As long as they're having a good time and they want to see more, that's at the end of the day what you really want from it. You want them to understand your point of view. And if you want to laugh, you want them to laugh with you. If you want to cry, you want them to cry with you. So it's a collective thing between you and the audience, and it's such a special feeling when they're getting what you're putting out there. You know, I've had some bad reactions on stage sometimes, but it was probably well deserved. It was in my early days of drag. But you learn from that, and I don't take it too personally. You know, as long as I'm feeling like I'm true to myself and I'm having a good time, I think that always shows true on stage. Online, I did an advertisement a couple of years ago, got to do with Pride, and I got 99% of love back from audiences. But there was one or two horrible comments, and I just think, that's your problem, Ronnie, not mine. My grandmother, when she was alive, she was a seamstress. So I entered a competition in Dublin called Alternative Miss Ireland. I don't know if you recall it. And my grandmother made my costumes for that. So she was always a champion of what I'm doing. She mightn't understand it, but they were always just so happy that I was being myself. However, it's a process. The more time you spend with other queens in the dressing room, look on YouTube videos, you learn more about your face. But putting on the first time, I felt disgusting. But we got through it, and over the last 13, 14 years, I think I've found a way to make my face presentable to the audience. Listen to your sisters, listen to the other queens. They're going to give you advice that's going to stick with you, and you're going to learn from them all the time, whether it's makeup tips, performance tips. Your sisters are your sisters for a reason. Also, not all forms of drag have to be the same. Just because you're not doing a split doesn't mean you're not doing drag. Dig deep within yourself. Don't watch what other people are doing, and show your own personal creativity rather than try and replicate somebody else's. Most of us don't feel understood. Reach out to the people in your community, because there's always love there. You know, the LGBTQ+ community is amazing, because for many people all they have as a family are the people in that community. So reach out online or different groups, and you will find the people you need to be around, because the love is there. But if you feel misunderstood, that's about normal. Over the years, Pride's changed quite a lot. Some people say, oh, it's too commercialized and it's not a protest anymore. But how I feel, you can go to all the Pride parties, all the nights out, but you have to show up on the day. You have to be on the street, and you have to be with your community. And you also have to show up for trans and intersex Pride, because they're more important now. They need everyone in the community to show up. So whether you like it or not, do your community justice and show up.